So this is going to be a massive prospect versus chromatic tournament opening video, but Caleb has lent me their account and there's an anniversary crate in here, and I have not unlocked any on my account yet. I haven't even made a YouTube video about the brand new anniversary crate. I mean, you might have seen one by the time this goes up because it is new and I've dropped the ball a little bit, but let's open my first ever anniversary crate, get some white zombers, and then move on. It is an import. It's going to be the Hypernova boost. That's not terrible from what I've heard from you guys in the comments. But today, Caleb wants me to open 150 prospect cups. That's 180,000 credits worth, going for the painted banner of the series, the Genie Lamp banner, which is pretty cool. And the rest, chromatic cups. Hi, just popping in. It's come to my attention that the majority of you watching this video aren't actually subscribed. So if you could please click sub down below to join us on the road to 1 million. I'd really appreciate it and enjoy the opening. So I think it's going to end up being 11 chromatic cups, 1 all-star cup, and then 151 prospect cups maybe. So let's get straight in with the prospect cups and then we'll open some chromatic cups. All right, so we're actually going to be able to open 12 chromatic cups, an all-star cup, and then an extra prospect cup. But we're going to open prospect cups down to about 250,000 credits left, and then we can open the prospect cups. I suppose just as long as we open 12. So I guess if we go down below 250,000 credits, it's not so bad, as long as we don't go below 240,000 for the 12 chromatic cups. Now, oh, okay. I just realized we're not going for the painted sport toppers. We're going for banners, but that's pretty cool. Now, you might be wondering, where are the uploads on the channel? Now, this is a little bit of a rogue one. I was supposed to do a massive crate opening on the channel within a couple of days of my last one, and then despite many attempts, I could not get into this viewer's account. They tried all their 2FA methods. They were either receiving the code and not able to get it to me in time for it to not expire, or they didn't have access to old emails and that kind of thing, so that was a massive hiccup. I then went to record an initial video going for the anniversary crate right after I uploaded the short about it, talking about it, telling you what you could get in it, and the recording just failed. It didn't go well. I'm now grappling with a pretty bad injury. I'm not gonna lie. Once I've stopped recording this, I'm gonna have to get out of this chair and go and lie down. I've really badly hurt my back. I did it bowling in cricket, not even in a game, just in the nets. That is a massive win. That is exactly what we're going for. I won't equip it. I'll let him be surprised. In fact, I will. That's black. That's pretty cool. So I was basically, it's funny. I was bowling in the nets to try and get myself up to match fitness. And in doing so, I twinged my back really badly. And it hurts to do most things. And I wanted in my head, I wanted to run a marathon this coming Monday, but I don't think that's going to happen if my back doesn't get any better. But now I have cricket tomorrow, and unless I magically heal overnight, I won't be able to bowl. So that feels like the training that I did to even get injured was useless anyway. And right up until I got injured, I was bowling quick as well. So it's really, really annoying. But regardless, I am here, and you might be like, why does an injury stop you making videos? It's uncomfortable to sit. I'll be honest. I only feel not in pain when I'm lying down. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. But still, I wanted to get this video done and get a video for you guys. But I do also want to say a massive thank you to the support on the last one. It seems that when I uploaded the last crate opening, again, I don't know if I've made an anniversary crate video since recording this one, but uploaded it beforehand or whatever. But since uploading my last video where I got, spoiler, painted mainframe, that video started off like any other video, but where it didn't have another video uploaded a couple of days after, it almost had time to kind of manifest, I feel like, in the YouTube algorithm and on my channel, and it wasn't pushed down by the release of a new video. So it started out as normal, got like 5,000 to 10,000 views after the first couple of days, but now with nearly a week to sort of manifest, it's doubled in views and got to 20,000. So I wonder if maybe uploading a little bit less is better. You know, I'm supposed you get more views per video, but obviously if I think of more things to upload, I will upload more frequently and will continue to do my best to do that. I'm considering whether it's on this channel or starting another one, because everyone always talks about starting new channels, doing Roblox content. I actually managed to do an hour-long Roblox stream on TikTok yesterday, and there's some good games there. There's some good games there. Definitely some that I want to get into. So I will be exploring that avenue a little further. For those of you that are football fans, we have just launched the 8th season of the Full 90, which is my football channel, so you can go and check that out. I'm pretty sure it's always linked in the description, but I released my Premier League table predictions, which is always very exciting, so by all means check that out. But going back to this account, oh, it's so good, but it's not the banner. If they were going for toppers, we'd be absolutely laughing right now. But, I mean, that's a win. We just want banners that are painted with these prospect cups. So the only reason we're opening these, and we've only got the one that we're wearing, the black one. But, I mean, still, black and white are typically people's most favorite colors. So, you know, black is good. But at the moment, we're getting through these prospect cups relatively quickly, and so far, nothing really in the way of painted genie lamp banners. But still, chromatic cups are good, and I believe there are... Oh, that's a massive win! My favorite color, exotic. That is I think that's what Caleb said his favorite thing of this series was the painted exotic decals. So we will be keeping those. But I think there's some exotics from last season. That's a win that we can trade up as well to potentially get a disco party. So we are going to be getting black markets today. Don't you worry. Not to mention the genie lamp gold explosion from the chromatic cup. But there we go. We've now got the choice between purple, crimson, and black. Other than titanium white, I think those three are probably the best you can get. So it's starting to look good. If we can get one more painted one, that would be great. Obviously, a titanium white one would be awesome. There's still about 50k credits we can open. There's saffron if you want the kind of gold vibe. Obviously, another non-painted. The whimsy wisp. Let's keep going. Few more to go. We've got orange. Again, as I said, my favorite color. Just need to get that in titanium white if we can. And obviously, if we can get a painted black market from a prospect cup, that would be amazing because that's a challenge I try and do every year, every season, and I still yet to do it. And we're nearly 5 years into that, trying to get a painted black market from a prospect cup. So if we happen to get it, I'd be very happy. But we are starting to tick off a lot more colors as we go through. That Breezefield can get traded up because it's not painted, but still, 3 exotics from prospect cups is very good. I don't think I've ever had that many exotics from prospect cups. I know we've opened a fair few, but still pretty decent. I'd say we're into the final 20 now. Let's keep on opening these bad boys, see what we can get. Genie lamp regular, come on. We got the whimsy wisp, the springed. I'll tell you what I'll do. Instead of opening the all-star cup, I will do 3 challenger cups because that way we could still get the banner, but it's just a better chance of being painted, maybe, I think, because that's what he really wants to go for. So we'll go for the banner from these. So a couple more prospects, and that makes 180. I believe that is 180 done. So now we can open another one, 181. Now there's 14,000 left. So yeah, we can open another one. And then I think we can open another one. And now we do 3 challenger cups and 12 chromatic cup. So come on, last 3 chances at a banner. We got the anthem, we got the deluxe wheels. Okay, banners, I would say that's a success. We didn't get titanium white, but we got black, red, purple, saffron, everything else. Now it's time for the big guns, going for the genie lamp. We obviously didn't see that in the prospects. We did see every other item, by the way. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we got every item in the prospect cup, including the 2 exotics, just not the black market. So now let's get some painted black markets. First one, because they always bring out bangers, we're going to do a no reaction cup. No, we're just going to move swiftly on because that was an absolute load of jank. 2 grey items in a row. A sky blue whimsy wisp. Okay, I think it might be time to break out the lucky beard. Come on. Come on. All the luck. Oh, dear. Okay, how about a nose cup? That's a very bad 5 chromatic cups. Is that 6 deluxe items? We got an import as well. This might be the worst chromatic cup opening known to man. That definitely helps. Can we get a genie lamp? There we go. I can't be as enthusiastic with my celebrations because I know if I move, I'm such an unk, but I'm gonna hurt my back. But forest green genie lamp back to back. Well, we did get a genie lamp. Okay, can we get the gold explosion again? We can trade that up. That's jank. Sharp tooth lime. Okay, so we got a painted black market. We got the banner. Now it's time to trade up all of these bad boys. So anything but the painted banners can officially go, I'm pretty sure. Let me just clarify that. We got the titanium white magic carpet. So here we go. If you could keep all the painted exotic decals, that would be great. That's all he said. Okay, there we go. Keep up all the old series stuff except for exotic from last season. Okay, so we can trade up everything that's not the painted exotic or of course the painted banner. So we'll leave one of those as well. We'll leave those, trade up all of these genie lamps that we got and see what we can get going forward. Genie lamps on the move, and now the X-Devil decal as well. We're gonna get rid of you. Nope, definitely keep the crimson genie lamp. You're a duplicate, so you can go, and then you're a duplicate as well. We're going to keep, for now, the titanium white genie lamp, I would say, and start trading up the X-Devil decals because they are absolutely jank and no one wants them. And we can just do away with them. I think what I'll do, because we're not trading up to anything that exciting, I'll see you for the import and above trade-ups where we will complete the finale of this challenge. All right, so there's not many trade-ups here. I think we can trade up the disco ball because that's a duplicate. So there's 2 trade-ups here we can do. Breeze filled in black. That is a massive win. We will be keeping that. And a fidget inverted purple. Okay. So now here we go. What can we trade up? We can trade up you, and then the fidget that we got. So we'll keep the lime. We'll trade up the exotics that we got today that we can trade up. Keep the black, grey, and orange. So there's a 40% chance this is a disco party and a 60% chance this is a genie lamp. So make sure you drop a like, and here we go. Disco party regular. Okay, that's probably the biggest L, so we're done there. So that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please do drop a like, subscribe down below to join us on the road to 1 million. I've been Pixel, you have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.
I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you, it's pickapixel.